Good morning, this is Miss Bethann. Welcome to Kiwi Krafts. Today we're going to be making a movable caterpillar. We're going to begin by gathering our supplies. You'll need green 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper, red scratch paper, probably about half, scissors, pencil, marker, ruler, and glue stick. I did some of the drawings ahead of time just to save time, but I will show you what I did before. I made 3-inch marks here. Line the end. Now some rulers will go to the end, mine goes a little bit before the end, so you just have to look at your ruler, but make sure you line it up. And at every, I did about 3 marks here. Lined up for 3 inches. Made marks, lined up another 3 inches, made another mark, and then I lined my ruler up to my 3 marks and drew a line. Now I'm going to switch to the other side and do the same thing, only instead of doing 3-inch lines, I made 1/2-inch lines. So at every 1/2 inch, I made a mark. And I came down here and did the same thing. And I came down here and did the same thing, made marks. Now I'm going to be turning my page, and I'm going to line this up so that every 1/2 inch, it's probably hard to see, but that every 1/2 inch, I'm going to be drawing that line. And I will continue until I get all the way to the end. And right now my lines aren't actually, oopsie, excuse me, as perfect as they should be, but I am trying to hurry. And at the moment I do not have an eraser, otherwise I would erase that line. And I'm going to continue this all the way to the end. And then one more at the bottom here. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to just take and maybe bend it at about a 1/2 inch. It's not exactly, but close enough. And then I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to cut. And I'm going to keep cutting until I get to that line. Make sure you cut to that line. If you cut a little bit over the line, that is okay. But make sure you cut up to that line. If you don't, it won't work as well. Okay. I'm cutting all the way up to the other line here. You can see. And I will continue cutting all the way to the end. Now, this is what it looks like. And after I've done my cuts, I started here on this side, I'm just going to take and glue right here on the spot that I bent down, that I had bent before. So this is what it's going to look like. I make sure I put my glue, and I'm just going to do this, and I'm going to keep doing this all the way till I get to the end. I did some ahead of time, obviously, just to save times. But I do encourage you to take your time, have fun. And I'm just going to take two at a time, just quickly here. All right. Oops. And you may need more glue, which is my case here. Now, you've just made its body, but now, well, we made a body, but we still need a head. So, I'm going to fold this sheet of paper in half, and then I'm going to fold it again in another half. And the reason I do this is because I'm going to need two sides here. Fold it like this. I'm going to fold another part. Now I'm just guessing here. May not be perfect, but I'm just doing my best to try to draw the head here. Now, I don't really like that, so I'm going to do one on this side, so I'll just change it a little bit. Just kind of trial and error here. Yeah, I like that a lot better. And if you want it rounder or fatter, you can do how you want, but this is how I want to do it this time. And on one side, you can see how I did this one. I did this one a little flatter. And if you want a little smaller, we can do that too. It's just up to you. You just kind of keep playing until you get it how you like it. I kind of liked a little bit fatter, but I'll make it look a little bit more like the other one did. All right, there, that's a little bit rounder. Now, on one of these, I'm going to take and I'm going to, one of these sides, give him an eye here, color in his eye. And this side needs a little eye here. And of course, it needs a smile. Sorry, I didn't realize my marker was drying out. All right. Now what we're going to do is we're going to glue it here on this side. And we're going to take the same thing, glue it over here. But before I do that, I do want to give him some little antennas. So, hold on here. Okay. Here, I should have brought this from the beginning, is another just piece of scratch paper I just had on the side that I should have showed you. And what I'm going to do with this scratch paper is I'm just going to make, just going to bend it here again, like I did the other one. And just going to make a couple little cuts here to make antennas. Now, probably don't want it as long, so you can always cut it when you get it where you want it. I'll do one here, and I'm going to fold one here, or excuse me, glue one here, like this. Let's see if I like this. Yeah, it's pretty cute, except it's just a little bit too long for me, so I'll cut some off here, and I'll cut some off the top here. There you go. And then I'm going to take and go on this side here and glue it on this side. Right where these are on this side. I'm just going to take at the top and, excuse me, put some glue at the top here. And, oh, I came undone, I'm sorry. I didn't have enough glue, obviously. And maybe keep it there a little bit longer so it, make sure it stays glued. Okay, yep. Then I'm going to take my top and I'm going to glue it together like this. And I'll move everything out of the way so you have a nice clear view. And here's a cute little movable caterpillar. I hope you enjoyed making this. Oh, now look at this. A little more glue is needed. See? It does happen. There you go. There you go. So I hope you enjoyed making this movable caterpillar as much as I did. And have fun. Until I see you next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.